Reactions have continued to trail the recent dinner between Nigerian senators and President Muhammadu Buhari in Aso Rock Presidential Villa. While some believe it is a way of lobbying the lawmakers to do the biddings of the president, especially as it pertains to the budget, Senator Igo Amori, representing Delta Senatorial District of Delta State, has a contrary view.
Not unusual. It has happened in the past and will continue to happen. There's urgent need for the president to smooth relationship between the executive and the legislature. That dinner is just merely interactive. Let us now know that we are all stakeholders in the business of governance of this country. The executive cannot exist without the legislature, and the legislature would not want to exist without the executive. So there must be a meeting point. There was no issue of lobby us for the budget. You see, the budget could be the budget of Mr. President, but it's the budget of Nigeria. It's not just the president has no personal budget. It is the budget of this country, and the senators don't have their personal budget. It is the budget of this country. So, but I'm telling you, nothing about the budget was discussed. Nobody discussed the budget. But even if the intention is to prepare the Senate for the budget, there's nothing wrong in it at all.
On the benefit of the interactive session, especially as it concerns national development, Senator Amori said it is for the benefit of all.
It shows clearly that both the executive and the legislature are determined to take this country to the next level. And what is important that it is the interest of Nigerians. Remember, this is the first time the president is engaging the senators since in the last 6 months. And when such happens, I thank God for joy. And all we said, there's been a lineup of subsequent meeting. Let us meet. Let's continue to meet. You see, when we meet and we talk one-on-one, this becomes easier and cheaper to resolve.
When asked about the challenges of the party differences and affiliations that characterize the Senate from inception, the Urobo-born lawmaker said it is the beauty of democracy.
The Senate is one Senate, the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to which all the political parties contribute. The APC and the PDP contributed to what we now have today as the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We don't have a PDP Senate or an APC Senate. It is one Senate. You see, when we discuss issues in the Senate, floor of the chamber, we think of Nigeria, not APC or PDP. Occasionally, which is normal, people could throw jabs on party line, have some disagreement, which is very good for democracy. Such disagreements are very, very necessary for democracy, and that could make people to toe party line. But at the end of it all, we all disagree to agree.
The lawmakers are, however, optimistic that such interactive section between the president and them will yield positive collaboration in the nearest future. From Abuja, I am Festus Ejirogen Efifen for Ben Television. The federal government of Nigeria has said that efforts are still on to locate the over 200 abducted schoolgirls in Chibok, Borno State, which are popularly referred to as the Chibok girls. In an exclusive interview with Ben Television at the State House, Abuja, the Senior Special Assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on Media and Publicity, Malam Garuba Shehu, said that the current onslaught in the Northeast region is all-encompassing.
The President's prayer, all of our prayers are with them, with the parents, with the schools, and they're hoping that they will be found alive and reunited with their families. As it is, the military operation is ongoing, and concern for Chibok girls is also present in the way and manner the operation is being carried out, with extra care and the caution in order to ensure that even when the insurgents are being cornered and attacked, that mistake is not made that would harm the Chibok girls. So the president's heart is with everyone, it's with them, and their safety is important.
On the issue of ministers just appointed by the president, which has generated a few criticism by stakeholders and the possibility of Nigerians in diaspora to be part of this administration, the SSA said no portfolio is permanent, as the president is at liberty to change anyone that is not performing.
Everyone in the team is in place in order to support the president. Overall responsibility belongs to the president. Do you follow? So if he decides that this man who is left-handed is best suited for my assignments that require a right-handed man, it's entirely his own business. So he decides what he wants. And I don't think it is for anyone to question the decision of Mr. President to place A in point of A and B in point of B. If he's not getting the kind of support that he requires, he can swap people, he can even fire them. They shouldn't lose hope. Why should they lose hope? The president will run an all-inclusive government, he says, and as you said yourself, there is enough space for everyone. The room is big enough. So therefore, I don't think there's any, the president will make his choices, and if they happen to come from the diaspora, so be it. But he has a wide latitude of choices, and people can come from here or diaspora, wherever. He decides.
Malangaruba Shehu also commented on the differences in the roles of the SA media and the SSA media to the president.
From the beginning, the president made 2 appointments of spokesmen. He has his reason, obviously, for doing that, but it is very clear that the special advisor to the president is a senior cabinet rank, to bring it to the understanding of our people. And the senior special assistant in all cases is like a junior cabinet rank. So the special advisor is ahead. So Mr. Femi Adesina is the head of our own operations. But responsibility for the job, as you can see, as I said, the president has decided that it will be like this. And we are working for the same objective, promoting the interests of the president. You can see that there is harmony in our operations. We are working absolutely, in complementing each other. We have open communication between ourselves, so that if people are looking for conflict in our own positions, I don't think they will be able to find any.
He urged Nigerians to shun all form of speculatory comments that could become a clog in the wheel of development. From Abuja, I am Festus Ejiroge Nefifen for Ben Television.
The national chairman of United Democratic Party, UDP, Barrister Godson Okoye, has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to establish Ministry of National Integration. UDP chairman made this call in an interview in Abuja, saying there's a need to bring all Nigerians together, irrespective of their political affiliations.
There's need for Ministry of National Integration that will do the job of trying to cement the fabrics of the society that have been polarized and have been torn apart by virtue of the 2015 election. Anybody that is saying there are no problems is wasting his time. It is only a Ministry of National Integration. Their job will be to interface with all the different contending forces within the country, be they religious, be they tribal, be they economic, be they social, and try to douse the flames, try to reassure them of government presence, try to reassure them of the effectiveness of the federal apparatus, and of course, imbibing them the spirit of patriotism to the country called Nigeria.
Okoye also challenged the member of the newly inaugurated Federal Executive Council to hit the ground running.
The ministers should know that Nigerians are expecting so much because so much promise was made during the elections. And here we are. So it is about time to make the cops work. Yes, talk is cheap. You have talked all the talk. It's now about time to walk the walk. This is the time. So, and it won't take long before the patience of Nigerians will stand. They've been patient all this while. They've been taking all kinds of stories. If there is anything, look at the visit of the Indian president to UK. Look at the way he talked. Look at how proud he made Indians feel in UK. But here we are. You talk down on Nigerians. You make Nigerians look like they are criminals. When you make them look like criminals, how can foreign countries treat them well?
Muyiwa Bamdele reporting from Abuja.
Suites, number 1 AMO Road off Epoch GRA, Benin City, Edo State. Website www.prestigehotel.com.ng. Email info@prestigehotel.com.ng. Telephone number 070-620-84038, 081-519-74044. Prestige Hotel and Suites, world-class hospitality.
In an effort to curb smuggling along Nigeria borders, the House of Representatives during its plenary urged the Nigerian Customs Service to engage in continuous training and development programs for its officers for optimal performance. The House also urged the Comptroller General to deploy more personnel to the borders to curtail the activities of smugglers. The resolution by the House followed a motion entitled Low Service Delivery and Exploitation of the Masses by Nigerian Customs Service, sponsored by Honorable Olatoye Sugar, and was adopted by the House. Leading the debate, Sugar noted that the Nigerian Customs Service, if effectively managed, could be the highest revenue-generating agency of the country, even as he said that the potentials of the service is being hindered by negligence of duties and corrupt practices among its personnel.
The low revenue generated by the men of the customs is not supposed to be. There's what we call equality before the law. We are just mentioning it in our book and in our constitution, but it's not being practiced. At the border point, in most cases, there are some prominent entity, high caliber people, that when they have their goods, even the highly the prohibited goods, they just let it go. Or whether you're a senior custom officer, they say it's a gap, because they don't already been in business before. So I know how they used to do.
In his contribution, Honorable Ishaq Ibrahim said the excesses of custom was quite bad.
Mr. Speaker, the excesses of Nigerian Customs Service, especially within the cosmopolitans, are so much and so bad that a lot of people have gone to their early graves, even children. Mr. Speaker, you cannot imagine within Songo, Awode, Agrodo, area, even for local government, Ewekoro, where you see custom chasing smuggled vehicles, just one, and you see about 4 of their trucks at top speed, neck-breaking speed. They have killed a lot of people in this process. We are all vulnerable to the activities of these men, and if care is not taken, if we don't control them, if we don't even stop them from shooting sporadically, harassing people within cosmopolitans, especially in cities, chasing people, I don't know how many more people they will kill.
The House called on the federal government to invest more in the information and communication technologies for the advancement of custom operations to improve operational efficiency. The motion was, however, put to a voice vote by the Speaker, Honorable Yakubu Dogara, and the House adopted it. Awesome Raffle, Ben Television.
Traditional institutions in the country have been called upon to promote policies and guidelines that will help to improve child and family health programs in Nigeria, especially in rural areas. Program Director, Federation of Muslim Women's Association of Nigeria, Farida Yusuf, who made the call at a function in Abuja, said this was to advocate for the elevation and save the lives of children and ignorant mothers from death caused by health challenges.
Traditional rulers are highly respected and chosen by their communities because of their track record. As such, PACFA project team, and in particular Form 1, feels you are the right target group to lend your voices to the issues of child and family health and educate your subjects to make them aware of the health challenges facing our innocent and ignorant mothers, communities, grassroots.
We're asking you to join us to be able to advocate with the government, to be able to invest money in family planning programs so that we will reduce the number of women who are dying as a result of pregnancy and childbirth.
Alhaji Usman Kupi, who spoke on behalf of the traditional rulers, called on federal government to invest more on the health sector.
And Nigeria government cannot also do it itself alone. We have other bourgeoisie who have the means. We are requesting them also to invest in health sectors, rather than them carrying themselves with their family abroad, leaving us as the masses, dying in silence. So I believe if they invest here in health sectors, all of us will also enjoy and benefit in that direction. Because in spite of the fact our women and our other non-governmental organizations are making impact, it will not yet positive result without the health facilities within the country.
He also urged Nigerian men to always allow their families get access to medical treatment, as no religion forbids access to good health.
If you don't allow your wife to go to hospital, because it's taboo in the religious aspect, I say when it is serious and it becomes worse, whether you like it or not, what you are asking the people not to see, that person, and it is going to be a man who's going to see your wife. What do you do then? So it is better we allow our mothers and sisters to attend antenatal, that's going to hospital, which will allow our children also to be immunized. Because it will save our life, it will save our cause, and we'll all be at peace like one of our first person have just said.
From Abuja, LM Chukwemeka reports.